What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? My name is Jacemachine. I am fueled by coffee, driven by insanity. How the heck are you guys doing today? We are playing single-player StarMade. And right now, in my single-player adventures, we have built a little shuttle, but we have a little bit of a problem. Pirate problem. In fact, right now I am stuck in the core of my ship. If I get out of the core of my ship, these pirates will open fire and start to destroy my wee little craft. But thankfully, the only thing that is keeping us from getting torn apart completely is the fact that we installed a radar jammer. So what are we dealing with? We got long-range guy up there. How is our cannon? Our cannon is pathetic, but it might be just enough. Look at that. Speaking of pathetic, I know a lot of the stuff that I've built in the past, which these pirates happen to have their hands on. I know they're not going to work out. Yeah, suck it. Look at that guy. That's a salvager, is it? Our power is slowly draining over there on the right. We don't want it to get too low, otherwise our radar protection will be lost. But at the same time, we want to try to keep all of our attacks on this thing going. Let's watch ourselves. We're gonna have to sit here and let our power recharge for just a moment. Who else do we have to worry about? We have this guy as well. He shouldn't be too big of a problem either. But then again, maybe not. I did equip things later on. See, that there is a ship that I built last year, where this ship here looks like a ship that I built 2 years ago. In this universe, all of my ships are on the market, and so pirates are able to get their hands on them quite easily. Alright, here's the deal. We have to figure out which is the bigger threat. It's going to be either that guy and that guy. This guy is up close. Hello, Viper. Can we target you? Are you sure it's the closest one? Let's see if we can get closer. The TIE fighters shouldn't have any sort of shields. We should be able to take it out pretty easily. I'm kind of at a loss. None of these guys seem to be close enough to be able to get me. So maybe I could just lose them. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Alright, we're going to take off into the galaxy. Map. What do we got? We have a lot of shops in this area. My goodness. We have an undiscovered station. Let's go investigate. Let's see what sort of station this is. If it's an abandoned station, if we can lose the pirates and hide out in there, we might have a temporary new base. Not one for permanent, you know, not as a permanent sort of thing, but at least as some sort of cover against random pirate attacks while we're gathering materials and gaining wealth. Alright, let's bring it up. That is an Alpha station. Alright, duly noted. Now let's get the hell out of here. Looking for a new target. It is a derelict. An Edda. The Edda. Now, have I seen this station before? I don't know if I'm really familiar with it. In fact, I don't know who built this one at all. But it has secrets. Secrets indeed. What's that part floating down there below? Is it some sort of probe? Wow. This is very cathedral-like. Absolutely. Oh, look at that. We got some rocks around here. What is this little bit up there? What are you? Looks like some sort of probe. Interesting. A hanger. Might not be a hanger. It's got the old docks on it. We're not going to be docking this there. Can we get this? Is this a blast door? That looks like it is a blast door. Plex door at least. See if we can use our ship core to activate it. Yes, we can. Oh. Alright. There we go. Centered up and everything. Let's shut this door behind us. Alrighty. Man, this is the first time I've been able to get out of that ship since we started building it. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. It's simple. It just uses the parts from the Betty capsule that I was in, and component pieces from the starter ship parts that you get when you start in a brand new world, which this is a brand new world. There we go. Oh, crap. Stuck under. If you ever get stuck under something, you can use your sit command to move yourself across the floor. And you can get free of obstructions? Abstractions. Is that my shadow? Man, that was freaky as hell. Not used to seeing my shadow, man. Not used to seeing my shadow. Alright, old Jacemachine, old pal. What sort of predicament do we find ourselves in? Well, we find ourselves in need of everything. This ship here has a little bit of ability to salvage. Are we able to put stuff down like build blocks? Now, if you guys are new and you guys go to an abandoned station, if you add anything like this, for example, that didn't work, like that, this is now a decayed block, alright? Which means that it's going to come off as scrap. You're not going to be able to harvest it as a full block. So I just want you guys to know that. So be careful. The stuff that I put on this station, I don't necessarily think I'm planning on taking it back. See how that was pulled back as scrap alloy and scrap composite? And those were just those two items that I put down, so that is how that works. fact, do we have the ability to make any factory units on ourselves today? I'm not even sure about that. If we're lucky, we might find some factory bits here. Now, hopefully, in the star map, hopefully we are far enough away from any space pirate patrols, and that will help keep them away from us at this location, our hidden, abandoned base. These old space stations are awesome. I really have not ever wandered through this particular model before, so this is a treat. I imagine it's very mirror imaged. Oh, that's cool looking. Hello? This is like sort of like a cathedral of sorts. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, hey, gravity. There we go. Right as rain. We just don't want to fall. Oops. Are we on the struts beneath the... Yeah. Do we really need to go that way? Nope. Nope. Okay. Let's come back inside. It's good to know that this is here, though. Good to know. Now, does this lead to something interesting? I should hope so. Oh, hello there. We have chairs. This looks like a briefing room of some sort. Oh, it's the old Pac-Man chairs. Can't even sit in these Pac-Man chairs. Nope. You cannot sit on those. Looking for factory bits. Anyone has factory bits? This is a very sterile room. Same over here? Yes, of course there is. How about this big old happy door? Okay. This isn't ominous or anything. Let's do a little hop, skip, and jump down here. Speed things up a little bit. Oh, this is interesting. I like this. Oh, that's cool. Good use of light. That is fantastic use of light. Like, how did he do it? How'd you do it? That's pretty cool. Is there more lurking in here? It's a very cold and austere place, let me tell you. But it looks pretty solid, so I think I'd be safe in here from the pirates for a little bit at least. Looks like we have a new home, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we'll just leave doors open. I like it that way. It makes it feel like it's lived in, you know? There we go, opening doors again. My house. My rules. Alright, so let's now head back down this way. And if we need to pick up our ship and move it elsewhere, we're fine with that, but I think we can make do with this place. We're gonna need to make a dock. Will that make our... that's an interesting question. One that we will have to do an experiment on. The question is if we dock a ship, will it become part of this structure and therefore decayed? I don't think that's the case. I think it'll be okay. The dock itself Well, that's another matter entirely. Time to seal this guy up. Sit on down. Alright, the space map doesn't show any red dots on it, so I think we're okay. Let's make sure that the nav filter is signaling for ships, not so much shops at this moment. And since we're in salvage mode, let's go with the asteroids. Oh goodness, we definitely got some right around here. Alright, so now that we're in this area, let's make sure that we save our current coordinates. Calling this hidden home. And we'll be able to find it and load up our waypoints to it at any point if we need to. Now, I like to keep the radar jammer on pretty much at all times. I don't see any harm in it. No harm in it. Unless, of course, it's draining your power. In that case, obviously, there is harm in it. What is this? Dolom? Yeah, this looks like dolom. Dolom is a rock that is turns into a white. It refines as sort of like a white polished stone. And we're gonna find ice here. And what is this blue crystal? Is that a blue crystal? What do we got? We got highlight and we got ferrokine. Let's make a basic factory. Can we do that? I forget what it takes. Alright, so let's refine this down. Refine raw materials. Yes. Yes. That is enough to make a basic factory. Take that, stick that right in there. Let's stop that right now. Put that there. Basic factory. Boom. There you go. Now the basic factory we're going to be able to build all sorts of other stuff with. And we'll do that once we've collected some more ores and things like that. Now, is a lot of this just decorative up here? Yeah, it really is. In fact, it just looks unfinished, to be honest. You know what this is? That's a big freaking gun right here. Do you realize that? That is a big freaking gun. Alright, well, let's think about that later. Let's go back inside here. We're gonna hit C. There we go. We'll slide it right there. Floating, and we're good. Making sure that I sit on the wedge before I go into the core. That way when I get out, I don't get stuffed underneath the freaking thing. There we go. So let's go up here and we'll use this little alcove. I think we're going to use this little alcove as a work area. We're going to test this out. I want to make sure I'm doing it right. I'm pretty sure this will work though. Down our basic factory. Can we use it? We sure can. We're gonna build more advanced factories. The standard factory. And what do you need? Probably just that, right? What does this, oops, what does this require? Crystal composite and alloyed metal meshes. Alright, so back to refining raw materials. Looks like, there it is. We needed crystal shards. And now we got ourselves a standard factory. And of course, you can guess what we're going to do from here. We're going to build the next factory. Let's just turn it off for a moment. Change production, advanced factory. Big surprise. Crystal composite 50 and alloyed metal mesh 50. We're going to need a little bit more. So let's toss this stuff back up into here, let it do its thing. There we go. We'll grab that out, and we'll grab that out, and then we'll load these guys up. And we got ourselves the advanced factory. Now, of course, everything in StarMade is sort of tier-based. So we have the basic factory, the standard factory, and the advanced factory. We're going to link these together by pressing C when it's selected as the main thing. You can then link it to other things with V. And I do the same for all of this stuff here. A microassembler will come in handy for the scrap. Got one of those, and we're gonna put that over here. I don't actually want them hooked up right now, though, for sure. Just because, okay, just cause. See, there we go. We got ourselves some mesh. What is it? How many per? Looks like 5 per. That's good. And back over here. Oops, didn't want to do that. Whatever, we got an extra one. It'll come in handy, I'm sure. Change production. Oh, that's right. It's not. It's a refinery. There you go. Capsule refinery. We'll put that over here. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. Why do I keep hitting the wrong button? This guy, you can take all your raws and drop it in here, and it's going to give you both your meshes and your capsules. So speaking of raws, let's pull this crap out. Come on. Oops. And we'll put them back up in here. Crystal composite can hang out in there too. Why not, right? But anyway, guys, I think that is going to do it for today's episode. I hope you really enjoyed it. I'm having fun with this single player series. Like I said, it's getting back to my roots. This is how I started off YouTube, doing series single player StarMade like this. So I am enjoying it for certain. If you guys are learning something, that is awesome. If you're new to StarMade, let me know in the comments section below. If you have any questions, I do my best to answer them. And if I don't know the answers, I do my best to direct you to the people who know best. So with that being said, guys, I love you all. What's the verdict? Let me know in the comments section below. I will see you next time.